back to Watching Business Incorporated here in Channels Television. Now, globally, maritime piracy is at its lowest level for almost 3 decades. The overall reduction in activity in the Gulf of Guinea, down 35 incidents in 2021 to 19 in 2022, is a significant contributor, and this has been captured in the 2023 Safety and Shipping Review by Alliance. We have Nitin Chopra now, marine insurance experts at Alliance, joining us from Singapore. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, Nitin.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Great. So what do we attribute this drop in piracy to? What has helped to bring it up?
Yeah, so we have a couple of good news today. And of course, to start off, when we talk of piracy, as you mentioned, it is now at a 30-year low. And I think we would largely attribute this to the cooperation between the different, the international navies, the regional navies, the local administration, the initiatives they've had in place for a very long period now. And we are seeing that this is now acting as a deterrent. And there's overall a marked reduction in the number of piracy incidents that have taken place, let's say, of Gulf of Guinea. And if I was to just put that into numbers, in 22, there were 115 such incidents. And 10 years ago, there were 138 such incidents. And the overall reduction year on year has been from 35 in 2021 to only 19 in 2022. So that's almost a 55% reduction in the number of incidents that we have seen year on year. In 2019, if just to refresh the memories, Gulf of Guinea, the piracy was almost 90% of the incidents that globally occurred. And if you were to, take this piracy and armed robbery incident, focus on the other regions, we have the Singapore Straits, which has kind of been in the limelight this year. And if you look at the number of incidents, 1/3 of our incidents, which was reasonably a small number this year, but the majority of incidents, you can say, took place in the Singapore Straits. And almost 38 vessels were boarded successfully in this case. And similar to the cooperation between navies and authorities that we see in Gulf of Guinea, we have regional authorities here, what we call RECAP, and there are almost 14 member states who together run this initiative.
All right.
And
all right, Nitin,
it's something that goes on to take.
Yeah, Nitin, it's not totally good news because we see there's been an increase in fires and shadow tanker fleets, and of course this has brought about economic uncertainty. Does this have anything to do with what's going on in the Black Sea? What's increasing the fires?
We are at this moment not very clearly able to link, let's say, the shadow tankers and the incidents. Although there has been very recently one case where one of the shadow tankers suffered an explosion. The good thing being that when it had an explosion, the vessel was not loaded. That means it was not carrying any oil cargo on board. Otherwise, it could have been a very big environmental disaster. But yes, these shadow vessels, because of the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, this continues to be a major threat to international shipping and the environment as well.
All right. Thank you so much for giving us the back end or some details of that report. Nitin Chopra, marine insurance expert at Alliance. Thank you.